Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're stepping into the future of Indonesian aviation, the birth of a new generation of stealth technology that redefines what Southeast Asia can achieve in the skies. The aircraft before you is the N-2330 Rajawali X, a symbol of ambition, innovation, and national pride. It's not just another jet, it's a declaration that Indonesia is ready to compete in the arena of sixth-generation fighters. Sleek, sharp, and intelligent, the Rajawali X represents the culmination of years of research, collaboration, and vision from Indonesia's finest aerospace engineers. From the first moment you see it on the tarmac, the Rajawali X looks more like a living creature than a machine. Its fluid geometry catches light like a blade, its carbon titanium skin reflects nothing but sky. Every curve has a purpose, every line is a result of aerodynamic perfection. The canopy blends seamlessly into the fuselage, giving the aircraft a continuous silhouette that almost disappears when viewed from above. Indonesia's designers studied the patterns of predatory birds, and the result is a shape that can slice through the air with minimal drag and near-total radar invisibility. The twin-engine layout sits deep within the fuselage, carefully shielded by heat-absorbing panels that disperse exhaust signatures. Each engine nozzle is vector-controlled, allowing the Rajawali X to perform maneuvers that look physically impossible. During the first test flight at the Bandung Air Base, witnesses described it as a ghost in the clouds, climbing vertically, pivoting mid-air, and accelerating faster than any aircraft Indonesia has ever produced. The stealth coating, developed locally under the Garuda Skin project, uses nanomaterials that adapt to surrounding electromagnetic conditions, reducing radar cross-section to less than 0.05 square meters, essentially invisible to most radar bands. As you walk around the Rajawali X, you notice the fine detailing that speaks of craftsmanship and precision. The landing gear folds into compartments lined with acoustic foam to suppress noise signatures. The leading edge surfaces house active plasma flow controllers, tiny devices that alter airflow to maintain stability even in extreme angles of attack. It's technology inspired by nature but executed through pure human genius. The front of the jet carries an advanced electro-optical targeting system embedded flush with the nose, ensuring no drag and total stealth. The air intake ducts are S-shaped, guiding air efficiently to the engines while hiding turbine faces from radar detection. Inside the cockpit, the Rajawali X becomes a world of digital elegance. The interior is minimalistic, designed around pilot comfort and situational awareness. The canopy provides a 360-degree augmented reality display that overlays critical flight data directly onto the pilot's field of vision. Gone are traditional buttons and switches, everything operates through gesture and voice recognition. The pilot seat is molded from adaptive memory alloy, adjusting automatically to the pilot's posture and G-force levels. It's almost like the aircraft and pilot are sharing one nervous system. The AI co-pilot, codenamed Garuda Mind, manages communication, threat analysis, and flight optimization in real time, allowing the pilot to focus entirely on mission strategy. Performance is where the Rajawali X truly dominates. Powered by dual N-Tech 500 turbofan engines with hybrid plasma afterburners, it can reach speeds exceeding Mach 2.8 at altitude, with supercruise capability at Mach 1.9 without afterburner. Its operational ceiling is an astounding 70,000 feet, enabling it to engage or evade threats long before detection. Acceleration from 0 to supersonic takes under 20 seconds. The thrust-to-weight ratio exceeds 1.3, meaning the jet can climb vertically without losing momentum. Its range, assisted by a hybrid electric efficiency mode, stretches to 3,500 kilometers on a single internal fuel load, with aerial refueling extending that indefinitely. But what sets the Rajawali X apart is not just raw power, it's intelligence. The onboard AI system is constantly learning, adapting flight algorithms to the pilot's style. During test missions, Garuda Mind successfully predicted and corrected pilot errors in milliseconds, preventing potential loss of control during high-G maneuvers. The aircraft's radar, the ANIX-12 quantum array, can detect stealth targets at 500 kilometers and simultaneously track up to 70 airborne objects. The fusion of radar, infrared, and LiDAR data forms a 3D map of the battle space in real time, shared securely with allied units through a quantum-encrypted data link network. Weaponry integration on the Rajawali X is modular and versatile. Internal weapon bays keep its stealth profile intact, capable of carrying 6 next-generation hypersonic air-to-air missiles developed under Project Cendrawasih. For air-to-ground missions, the jet can deploy precision laser-guided munitions or smart drones that act as decoys and surveillance nodes. The Rajawali X's weapons bay doors open and close in less than 0.8 seconds faster than any other stealth jet in service, minimizing radar exposure time. Its underwing hardpoints can be activated for non-stealth operations, allowing external pods for reconnaissance or heavy ordnance when stealth is not essential. Flight control is fly-by-light rather than fly-by-wire, meaning data travels through optical fibers at light speed, immune to electromagnetic interference. The entire avionics suite is built on an open architecture platform, allowing seamless software upgrades over satellite link. This means the Rajawali X can evolve over time. New weapons, sensors, or AI modules can be added without redesigning the entire system. It's not just a fighter, it's a continuously upgrading aerial ecosystem. When it comes to safety, the Rajawali X is leagues ahead of anything in its class. The aircraft features a dual redundant life support system, capable of automatically sealing the cockpit and maintaining oxygen flow in case of hull damage. The ejection system, developed in collaboration with Indonesian company Aerorescue, can deploy safely at supersonic speeds. The aircraft's AI can even initiate an emergency return-to-base maneuver if the pilot loses consciousness, using predictive algorithms to navigate terrain and avoid threats. Radar-absorbing materials double as shock-diffusing composites, meaning that even partial missile strikes might not penetrate vital sections of the fuselage. The unique selling points of the Rajawali X extend beyond combat ability. It's the first Indonesian fighter to be entirely produced using local supply chains for over 80% of its components, symbolizing national self-reliance. It also represents a new economic frontier: technology transfer, high-tech jobs, and regional partnerships. The development program involved over 30 universities and research institutes, bringing together thousands of engineers, data scientists, and AI specialists. It's a masterpiece of national collaboration. Indonesia didn't just build a jet, it built an industry. Another defining element of the Rajawali X is its stealth adaptability. In stealth mode, all weapon bays remain internal, radar reflectors retract, and the engine exhaust is cooled by plasma deflection. But in hybrid mode, the jet can operate with external loads and still maintain partial stealth through active camouflage, a dynamic surface coating that changes color and texture to match the sky or terrain. Imagine watching it disappear against a sunset. That's the kind of visual Indonesia's engineers achieved. It's stealth that looks like magic. During live demonstrations, the Rajawali X stunned spectators with its ability to hover glide. Using vector thrust and plasma-assisted airflow, it can hold a position mid-air for several seconds, rotate 180 degrees, and accelerate away in an instant. This gives it unprecedented control in dogfights, allowing it to strike from unexpected angles. The combination of raw thrust and adaptive control surfaces creates agility rarely seen even in prototypes from larger aerospace powers. Maintenance has always been the hidden challenge for advanced jets, but the Rajawali X tackles it head-on. The jet's onboard diagnostic AI runs a full systems check after every mission, identifying microfractures or electronic irregularities long before they become issues. Ground crews access this data through a holographic maintenance interface projected directly from the aircraft. Parts are modular wings, stabilizers, and avionics bays can be swapped in under 2 hours. The result is reduced downtime and dramatically lower lifetime cost compared to fifth-generation jets. When talking about cost, the Rajawali X stands as a balance between affordability and technology. Each unit is estimated at around $115 million, depending on configuration less than half the price of some Western sixth-generation fighters, yet with comparable or superior performance in key areas. Indonesia plans to deploy an initial fleet of 60 units by 2038, with export versions being negotiated with select allied nations under the ASEAN Defense Alliance framework. The export variant, slightly simplified but still advanced, would allow friendly nations to access high-end air power without reliance on Western or Eastern suppliers. During simulated combat scenarios against virtual representations of F-35s and J-20s, the Rajawali X achieved kill ratios above 4:1, largely due to its sensor fusion, high agility, and quantum radar. It also demonstrated cyber resilience. All communication channels are protected by quantum encryption, rendering hacking attempts useless. The AI can isolate and reroute compromised systems instantly, ensuring mission continuity even under electronic warfare assault. At night, when you see the Rajawali X,